credit repair, Pinnacle Credit Repair, Pinnacle Credit Repair scam, CFPB complaints, and why you should be careful hiring credit repair scammers and how they do not know how to file CFPB complaints. Just share the live with a few people. It amazes me though how someone can be in the credit repair industry supposedly for so long and still not even know how to file a CFPB complaint the correct way. That is just, I don't know about y'all, but that's hilarious to me. As always, if y'all have any questions, please leave them in the live chat. But yeah, CFPB complaints, this whole copy and paste method that everybody does is hilarious. It's not going to work. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your money. Again, I'm just sharing the live with a few people. Give me 1 second. Just trying to share. And if y'all will share the live as well, it's greatly appreciated. Very, very appreciated. Pasture of Disaster, what's good? Me at Credit Repair. How's it going? Which, of course, you already know this. That's good. That's real good. I'm just trying to share the live with a few people, and if y'all would share the live as well, I think that's good for now. So yeah, has anybody ever seen a CFPB complaint, and do they know the correct way to file a CFPB complaint? Do they even know how to tell if the CFPB complaint has been done correctly or not? And I'm just trying to make sure that when I share my screen, I only share enough, because I do want y'all to see how this complaint was filed. It's literally just filed using laws and a bunch of BS that the CFPB and the bureaus care absolutely nothing about. You have to have something to back up these laws, which is hilarious. But when y'all find out who done this, I think you'll understand. All right, so we can't go past the 2 attachments. All right, tell me when y'all are ready, and I will start sharing my screen. And you will have to come back and pause it because I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read all this crap. We know who that is. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Let's go ahead. I got to be real careful here. So, all right, let's dive right in. All right, so this is how Pinnacle Credit Repair scammer files his CFPB complaints. Now, he does include a copy of their license and I can't remember if it's a utility bill or a social, but obviously I can't click on it. And again, y'all will have to come back and pause this. I am not reading all this BS, but this is exactly what these virtual assistants in India, in the Philippines, and stuff like that are taught to do when filing these complaints. But as you can see, there's the complaint, the date, credit reporting issue. I mean, the standard stuff for a CFPB complaint, what happened. It's basically a copy and paste of the top part. And let me see again. What would be a fair resolution? And I can't go any further than that because obviously it's going to show too much information. Now, this is actually a consumer that signed up for Pinnacle Credit Repairs. And then after 3 months of him not doing anything, um, she canceled, asked for a refund. Obviously, he didn't give her a refund. He did go ahead and rush a CFPB complaint. So that is what is on your screen, is a CFPB complaint filed by everybody's favorite credit repair scammer. But the funniest thing is, he doesn't upload an actual dispute letter. When you file a CFPB complaint, you want to upload a a dispute letter with all this information in it. But since he's too cheap and not an expert at credit like he wants everybody to think, this is how he files his disputes, which he's not doing them. Obviously, Tammy in India is doing all this. So Tammy has seen all this information. He has seen this lady's ID. He knows where she lives. This is not safe, y'all. Maybe y'all don't care who's dealing with your personal information, but for me personally, if I needed my credit fixed, I would be extremely cautious who I shared my personal information with. A lot of people will say, well, my credit's bad, nobody's going to steal it. Trust me, people will steal your social security, and they will find a way to use your social security number. Good credit, bad credit, doesn't matter. They're going to figure it out. But I'm just going to leave it right here. So if y'all want to take the time to read it, be my guest. This is not how you file a CFPB. Now, here's what's even better. So this particular client also has a couple of charge-offs, but the charge-offs aren't even addressed in any of the CFPB complaints. It's just the bankruptcy, which makes absolutely no sense. If you have a bankruptcy with charge-offs, with collections, you need to dispute all of it. I would say maybe, depending on the person's file, if they have late payments on open accounts, you would maybe save that for round 2 or round 3. But if anybody has any questions about this CFPB complaint, please let me know. Leave it in the live chat. And I have no idea what that was. I probably won't be on here long today. But yes, to the average consumer, this probably looks like a very professional dispute. But also, I just noticed that where it says the bureaus continue to report the bankruptcy as verified without explanation, this is literally the first round. So they haven't verified or said they verified anything. And that's another thing most people don't understand. You don't start out with you're verifying this, and you don't start out with reinvestigation. Those are round 2 letters, not a first round letter. So he's already starting the complaint off wrong. And that's the first thing. When they run this through eOscar, they're going to laugh. They're going to laugh at this and how it's brought up. And I told the lady it'll be a straight miracle if anything is. I hope it gets deleted, because I'm different than these scammers. I want you to get results. I'm not just here for your money. But luckily, this lady only paid him $300, even though he only works with rich people. It's just a bunch of BS. But yes, when filing a CFPB complaint, don't just copy and paste. Don't just upload your driver's license. and a social or your driver's license and proof of address. Make sure that you are uploading everything. You got to upload the dispute letter, and your dispute letter should already have your driver's license, your utility bill, and your social security card. Sorry, just replying to a client. All right, let's do this. Let's see, so we can see if the scammer is here. Oops, session timed out. So let's stop sharing because I know what it's going to pull up after that. Okay, looks like it just stayed on the page. I was in a meeting, but I'm here. Hello, Vanessa. Let me pull this back. Sorry, I'm trying to get something here for y'all to vote on because obviously I know how to see if the scammer's here. If y'all will, please vote. It would be greatly appreciated. Again, this is copy and paste stuff that these virtual assistants are sending for the 2 to 3 clients that do sign up for Pinnacle Credit Repair services. They're literally sending this same exact copy and paste for every single person. All right, so far one person voted no. And I want you to be honest. If you think this works, please let me know. Because I am curious to know if anybody thinks that this is actually going to work. Now, there's always a chance that this works, but the chances are extremely low because the CFPB and the credit bureaus are seeing the same exact word for word, letter for letter, the same exact complaints. Brian, what's going on? And I mean the same exact complaints. There's plenty of laws, and yes, the laws do matter, but there's not even a dispute letter that's been uploaded because that takes time and that costs more money because you're spending more time doing more work. If anybody has any questions, please leave them in the live chat. So far, only 2 people have voted. It says there's 7 people in here. So hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share the live everywhere that you can. I probably won't be on here. I'll try to make 20 or 30 minutes, but yeah, I got a lot going on today. Very curious to see somebody say yes on the voting. Do you think this CFPB complaint is going to get her results? And again, I hope it does because I want the lady to get results. That's what she paid for. But she obviously didn't pay $300 for just a CFPB complaint. So why is there no dispute letter uploaded? Why is there no certified mail? Why? It makes no sense because these companies are too cheap and they're all about profit. They're not about actually getting consumers results. Listen, I go through stacks of these right here. This is certified mailing slips. Listen, this is not cheap. This is almost $7 per letter. It's a little over $20 to send 3 letters certified mail. And scammers are not going to do this. They are not going to send certified mail because it costs them money. But yes, as you can see, this is all that he did. And he waited for 3 months before he did anything, which is crazy. But hey, people are desperate to fix their credit, and that is not me judging anybody. These scammers really know how to talk to consumers and tell them what they want to hear. But I mean, this alone should tell you that the guy's scamming. And not only that, you should see the stuff that if y'all want to see the stuff he posts in his community, I'll share that too. I could expose this guy every day. I love every second of it because consumers deserve to know the truth about these people who claim to be so good at credit repair. I would rather you waste your time trying to do this yourself than sending $1 to this guy and getting absolutely nothing out of it. In fact, it's probably going to be 10 times harder to fix your credit the legal way. Oh boy, some of these posts are hilarious. But I am glad to see that some people don't fall for it. Sorry, I was reading a text message, but I love when people turn him down because he gets mad and goes to YouTube to rant, and he probably goes to other social media sites. I have no idea. People only send me what he posts on YouTube, so obviously I go make sure it's real. Not that I feel like anybody would send me something using AI on this crackhead, but hey, it's possible. Yeah, if anybody has any questions about CFPB complaints, credit repair scams, just let me know. Be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. Nobody has any questions. I'm going to hop off of here at about the 20-minute mark so I can get some work done. But feel free to reach out to me. My phone number and email are in the live chat. Links for the litigation backed credit repair and the standard credit repair are also in the live chat. We would love the opportunity to help you, but mainly we just want to prevent you from getting scammed by these scammers who talk a big game, but they're just going to scam you and then treat you like SHIT because that's all they know. And I know I went live a little earlier than normal, but again, I got stuff to do today. So sorry I didn't go live yesterday. Um, I got caught up with some stuff, so I didn't have time to go live, but I'll try to go live after lunch when I'm doing my walking. I'll just go live from my Pixel phone, and that way I can answer any questions that y'all might have. I will make sure to pick a good topic when it comes to credit repair disputes, stuff like that. Thanks for the hashtags. So do y'all want to see a post that he posted an hour ago? Now, keep in mind, is this really somebody you want to post? Keep forgetting to comment those hashtags. Yeah, no worries. Everybody always, whenever you can, comment hashtag Pinnacle Credit Repair and hashtag Pinnacle Credit Repair scam, trying to help out the SEO. And I'm not 100% sure it helps with comments, but let me just share this with y'all. I got to share this with y'all. And thank you to Danny for emailing me this. And obviously, I had to go to his channel to see if it was true, but y'all are going to get a laugh out of this. Now, this is from his channel now. This is from an hour ago. This is how stupid, listen, this is how stupid people are. Some people, many people, that they may see my content and they think, oh my God, this guy is a horrible person. We need to share this with everyone. Dead. And then they message me saying, I'm sharing this with everyone and they're gonna know about you. And I'm like, GD, that's exactly why I post content. LOL. Could you like it as well and drop a comment? And then they come at me with biblical quotes of Jesus Christ, laugh out loud, always their self-righteousness and their judgment. Are you stupid? This person is very stupid, and I hate to call anybody stupid, but let me ask y'all something and be honest. If you was searching for credit repair and you found this post, would you pay him and sign up for his services? I'm curious. And we only got 2 people that voted on the results thing for the CFPB, which is crazy. But would you pay a person like this, who is a so-called CEO and a so-called credit expert? Please let everything credit welcome you into his YouTube live. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Please feel free to join our conversation. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. Like and subscribe, comment. But seriously, if you were searching for credit repair and you came across this post, would you sign up for this person's services? Or what would be your thoughts after reading this right here? Because I know he's either in here watching this or he's going to watch this. It's hilarious. Oh, I forgot the hashtag morons. But yeah, I'm just curious would you really sign up for these services? This right here, this person right here is the person that filed the CFPB complaint, which I'll pull that back to so y'all can see that. That same person that's calling you stupid and a moron posted this stupid CFPB complaint. So keep that in mind when searching for credit repair. Remember, if y'all have any questions, please leave them in the live chat. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share this everywhere that you can. That would be greatly appreciated. No, I would not. He talks poorly about the very demographic of people that would be clients. Yeah, and the fact that he says he only works with rich people, this lady here only paid him $300. So being religious or using biblical quotes does not make someone a good person. No, it does not, but it also doesn't make them a bad person. But yeah, the same person that filed this CFPB complaint that is more than likely at any type of results is posting this stuff right here on his YouTube channel. He's asking, are you stupid? And again, you can read this again if you want to. This is the type of stuff that people. Pinnacle Credit Repair. Pinnacle Credit is desperate, plain and simple. No, there's no doubt about it. There's more. Let's see what else he posted. Confused guessing with knowing, and I don't like that. The most intelligent people on the planet are the most open-minded. If you want to become a limitless, you can email me. Yeah, y'all email him. Sorry guys, this is funny as this. I mean, this. What does this have to do with credit repair anyway? Maybe somebody can. And here is a. Oh, this is. I guess this is a gay photo shoot. I'm not sure. Sorry about that. But he's just all over the place. Same exact picture. And if y'all want to pause anything, this is why you're still broke. Be my guest. But the main thing I wanted to show y'all was this, where he's calling people stupid. But what he does is when he gets mad, when somebody doesn't fall for his scam, he goes to social media and rants about it. Like, I don't think anybody really cares. Maybe they do. All this is doing is hurting his scam even more. Perhaps he needs some Georgia fried chicken and lay off the pizza. Yeah, I think it's the Vietnam pizza. That's got to be what it is. It's the Vietnam pizza. I wish I could find that video, and one day I will find it. Or if somebody's searching and they find it and send it to me, I'll repost it on my channel. Just it's hilarious the things that people say. Uh, but to be fair, he was probably high. And I don't know if it's really being fair, but I'm sharing this because I figured y'all probably want to see this more than anything else, because that's what the live is about. This is not how you file a CFPB complaint to get a bankruptcy deleted, by the way. There's not enough information here. There's plenty of laws. But there's really no reasonings, so they can really just ignore this. Um, there's no dispute letters that have been uploaded. There's no dispute letters that have been mailed via certified mail. So honestly, he's taking your money, sending the most simplest copy and paste CFPB complaint, hoping that it sticks and possibly something comes off. Remember, the Vietnam pizza gave him Brian damage, as he said. Yeah, he was talking about his brain, but he spelled when he done the, I don't know if it was the thumbnail or the comments or where it was, but he spelled it that is Brian. So maybe that was his boyfriend in Vietnam. I have no idea. Does anybody have any questions about the complaint that I have pulled up right now? And if you're my client and you've seen the CFPB complaints, they're not like this. And they have the actual dispute letter uploaded as well. And we're mailing them certified mail. We're doing all the extra stuff that scammers simply will not do, because they don't care about getting results. They care about maximum profit. That's all they care about. In fact, that's what most credit repair companies care about. Even the ones that aren't scammers, obviously we're all here to make money, but that's all they care about, is making as much money as possible. If your credit gets fixed, great. If not, they don't give two SHITS's. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the live chat. Gonna hop off of here in just a few minutes. That way I can get all my work done for the day. But I will go live today from my phone while I'm walking. So yeah, sorry, just reading a couple of emails. And jotting down notes to make sure that I respond to these before the day's over with. So for anybody that does have questions and they don't want to ask them on the live, you're more than welcome to hold on, let me pull this up again. Send me a text message or an email. I'll show y'all that funny YouTube post again. It's just crazy. But see, this right here is proof that people call him and get mad. And when he gets mad and rants and says racist stuff and cusses and just treats consumers like crap, they tell him that they're going to tell everybody, and he enjoys it. And he thinks that person is going to see this post and get mad when they see this smiling face, because that's what he does. He thinks the smiley face triggers people. Oh, let's go back to the complaint, and then I'm going to hop off. But again, here is the complaint. Maybe some of you have already seen CFPB complaints that look like this, but it is literally a copy and paste that all of these virtual assistants in India, Pakistan, and places like that are using for every single consumer that signs up for these scammers' services. So when you sign up with Pinnacle Credit Repair, when you sign up with the Credit Plug, probably the Ash Kristen lady, this is all they're doing if you have a bankruptcy. This is literally all they're doing. There's no documentation to back anything up, no real dispute letters. Not all the documents are even there for proof that it's you. So, and again, they're not mailing anything certified mail. So you want to double down. You want to do both. If you're fixing your credit, whether you're paying somebody or doing it yourself, make sure that they're doing the complaints and the certified mailing. I get it. It costs a lot of money to send certified mail. Certified mail is expensive, but it's worth it. You're creating a paper trail. Now you got proof that they received the CFPB complaint, and you got proof that they received your dispute letter because you tracked it and they received it. So there's proof that they received your dispute letter. Anybody have any questions before I do finally hop off of here? Anybody got any questions about the CFPB complaint or person that filed the CFPB complaint? This is the person that filed the CFPB complaint right here. And he's ranting on YouTube because he either scammed somebody or was about to scam somebody. They didn't fall for it. So he figured, hey, let's go to YouTube and rant and cry about it, because that's what he's good at doing. But this is the person right here that either he filed the complaint himself, because word on the street is he's not paid so many virtual assistants that none of them will work for him. I don't even think Tammy works for him anymore, because he didn't pay Tammy. But if he can't afford to pay a virtual assistant that's only making $5 to $8, oh, and he's actually homeless too. And we will go live and discuss that if y'all would like. Just let me know in the live chat if you want us to discuss that on the next live or a live. I got a friend that will go live with me who has a little bit more information than I do, but apparently is living in a homeless shelter in California. Now, to be fair, I think a lot of people probably would be in a homeless shelter in California because it is stupid expensive to live in California. It is very, very expensive to live in California. Heck yes. Good. Anybody else? Would anybody else like us to discuss this on the next live? And the funny thing is, he literally exposes that he's homeless in one of his videos and one of his community posts. He doesn't realize what he has pulled up on the screen when he's doing one of his videos. Anybody else want us to do a video about this guy and how he's homeless? And this is why he always judges people, because he's living so bad. This is probably a public restroom, more than likely, or it could be the homeless shelter that he's staying at. I don't know. I don't know what those things look like. And I really probably shouldn't feel sorry for him, but I do. I really do feel sorry for this kid. He really needs help. Oh, I have got a lot to do and little time to do it. So I am going to go ahead and hop off of here and get right to it. But again, after lunch, I will go live when I get my walking in. And it'll probably just be like a question and answers. So if y'all want to ask questions while I'm walking, you can. If not, I'll just walk and hold my phone. So that's all I got for now. I will see y'all on the next live. Hope everybody has a great day, and I will see y'all soon.